There are words that don't just sound nice, they reach places no one else has touched. Words that bypass logic, disarm her defenses, and sink deep into her emotions. Most men never discover these words. Why? Because they stay safe, surface level, repeating the same compliments every guy uses. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're perfect. Nice? Sure. Memorable? Number Huria. If you want to make her remember you, crave you, and feel you, even when you're not around, you need something different. Today, I'm revealing 3 phrases so powerful they'll stay in her mind like an echo. Phrases that make her heart skip, her mind race, and her soul lean closer to yours. But before we start, let me make something clear. These phrases are not cheap lines. They're not about manipulation or fake confidence. They only work when you say them with truth, timing, and calm masculine energy. If you misuse them, you'll come across as needy. But use them correctly, and you'll create a depth of attraction that most men never experience. So let's begin. Phrase number 1. You're the one place I feel at home. Read that again. Let it sink in. This isn't about romance, it's about emotional gravity. When you say this, you're giving her a role no one else holds. You're telling her, you're not just another person in my life. You're my calm in the storm. You're the space where I can take off the mask. And here's why that's magnetic. Women don't just want to be desired. They want to be felt. They want to feel like their presence softens the edges of your world. When you tell her she feels like home, you're saying, when I'm with you, I don't have to perform. I don't have to fight. I can just exist. Do you know how rare that is? Most men never give a woman this feeling, not because they can't, but because they're too busy acting like something they're not. This phrase cuts through all of that. Here's how to deliver it. Don't text it. Don't blurt it out casually. Wait for a moment when the energy is calm and still. Maybe after a deep conversation. Maybe when you're sitting next to her in silence and she's wondering what's on your mind. That's when you turn, hold her gaze, not for too long, just enough, and say it softly, you're the one place I feel at home. Here's the effect. She won't just hear it. She'll feel it ripple through her. She'll replay it later, while she's at work, while she's lying in bed. That phrase will echo because it wasn't just words, it was a confession. Phrase number 2. I don't want perfect. I want you. This one is devastatingly effective because it speaks to one of her deepest fears. The fear of not being enough. Every woman, no matter how confident, wrestles with silent doubts. She compares herself. She wonders if she measures up. When you say, I don't want perfect, I want you, you free her from that pressure. You're saying, I don't need you flawless, I need you real. This is rare because most guys unknowingly make women feel like they have to perform, always look perfect, always act perfect, always impress. But when you tell her she doesn't need the mask, the filters, the act, you give her freedom. And freedom is seductive. Why? Because it creates safety. And safety makes her open up, share, and let you into places no one else goes. This is emotional intimacy, the kind that goes deeper than attraction. Here's the twist. When you give her this kind of acceptance, she doesn't get complacent. She falls harder. Because now you're not like the rest. The others chase perfection. You chase truth. And that makes you unforgettable. Phrase number 3. You make me want to risk everything. This one, it's not just a compliment, it's a confession with teeth. When you say this, you're admitting, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. But you make me willing to step outside the lines I drew for myself. That's dangerous. That's raw. That's real. It tells her, you're not just an option, you're the exception. Every woman dreams of being that for someone. The one who shakes a man who can't be shaken. The one who makes the untouchable bend. When you deliver this phrase, keep your tone calm, controlled. Look her in the eye and let her feel the weight behind the words. You make me want to risk everything. And then go silent. Let the air hang heavy, because the silence after this phrase is just as powerful as the phrase itself. Why does this work? Because it combines desire with stakes. You're saying, Duki, being near you isn't safe, but I don't care. That's electric. It makes her feel irresistible, like she has a pull on you that no one else does. And that feeling, it doesn't fade. Final thought. These 3 phrases are not lines. They are emotional keys. And keys only work when the lock is ready. Don't throw them around carelessly. Don't use them on women who haven't earned that depth. Because when you do it right, you'll create a bond that goes far beyond physical attraction. You'll make her feel something she can't explain, something she won't admit, something she'll never forget. Now tell me in the comments, which phrase hit you the hardest? Which one do you think will change the game for you? If this helped you, give it a like, subscribe for more insights on Stoic attraction psychology, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Until next time, stay grounded, stay rare, and remember, the strongest words are the ones spoken with calm certainty.